Hi everyone, welcome back to C News, your number one spot for truth, clarity, and a little bit of sass served with a smile. I'm your host, Smiley, and oh boy, do we have a powerful episode lined up for you today. We're diving into a hot topic that's got everyone talking. Meghan Markle's trolls have been working overtime, but guess what? Her real friends aren't having it. That's right, Narinda Cower and Daniel Martin are clapping back in the classiest, fiercest way possible, all while celebrating a huge milestone in Meghan's journey with her brand as ever. This isn't just about gossip, it's about loyalty, integrity, and shutting down hate with love and success. So grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and stay tuned, because today's episode is all about how real ones show up when it counts, and how Meghan continues to rise, no matter how loud the noise gets. Let's get into it. Narinder Kaur and Daniel Martin have once again shown their unwavering support for Meghan Markle, taking a powerful stance against the relentless trolling she has endured. As longtime allies of Meghan, their defense isn't just personal, it's a direct message to those who perpetuate online abuse under the guise of free speech. The recent wave of coordinated trolling campaigns has only reignited their commitment to holding people accountable and protecting the Duchess of Sussex's dignity in public discourse. In a world where online vitriol often goes unchecked, voices like Cower and Martin's are not only rare but necessary. They are among the few public figures who are unafraid to name the toxicity for what it is: bullying. Their boldness in speaking out is a stark contrast to the silence from many within institutional structures who either ignore or enable such behavior. They understand the unique pressures Meghan faces, not just as a public figure, but as a biracial woman who dared to challenge the status quo of an archaic institution. While celebrating a new milestone for Meghan's lifestyle and wellness brand, as ever, Cower and Martin didn't let the moment pass without making it clear that success won't be overshadowed by hate. Instead of allowing trolls to steal the spotlight, they turned attention to the brand's growth and positive influence. Their words and actions represent the kind of allyship that inspires, not performative, but rooted in real friendship, justice, and truth. Narinder Kaur has become an increasingly vocal figure in the fight against cyberbullying, particularly in defense of Meghan Markle. With an unapologetic and fearless approach, she's not afraid to call out trolls and even mainstream media outlets that fuel harmful narratives. Her mission is clear: to advocate for a safer and more respectful digital environment for all, especially women of color who are disproportionately targeted. Her advocacy has extended beyond Meghan's case, contributing to a broader cultural conversation about the cost of unchecked online abuse. She frequently highlights how online harassment doesn't exist in a vacuum. It can lead to very real mental and emotional harm, with consequences that often spill into everyday life. For Meghan, the effects of this digital cruelty were well documented, particularly during her time as a working royal. Cower's focus on this truth adds to the growing chorus calling for social media platforms to do more in addressing abuse, and for public figures to stand up when they see injustice being normalized. What makes Cower's voice particularly powerful is her consistency. She doesn't just jump into the conversation when it's trending, she's been defending Meghan through the highs and lows, especially when it was unpopular to do so. That kind of integrity resonates with many who feel isolated in the face of abuse. Narinder understands that silence is complicity, and her voice has empowered many others to speak up too. Daniel Martin has been one of Meghan Markle's most loyal and trusted friends for years, and his continued public support demonstrates that loyalty. As a celebrity makeup artist, he first entered the public eye as the artist behind Meghan's natural and iconic wedding day look. But over time, Daniel has become much more than a stylist. He's a vocal protector of her character and work. Whenever trolls attempt to undermine Meghan's achievements or attack her personally, Daniel doesn't hesitate to correct the record. His recent celebration of the success of As Ever was filled with positivity and pride. Instead of engaging in negativity, Martin chose to amplify the beauty and impact of Meghan's work. The As Ever brand, which promotes wellness, authenticity, and intentional living, is a reflection of Meghan's values. Daniel, who shares similar lifestyle and professional values, naturally celebrates the triumphs of someone he respects deeply. In a time when many remain neutral, his joy over Meghan's achievements sends a powerful message: let success speak louder than hate. But Daniel's actions go beyond just celebration. By publicly associating with Meghan and defending her, he also becomes a target of trolls. Despite that, he remains unfazed, often engaging with grace, kindness, and facts. His strength lies in his quiet yet firm resolve. He knows Meghan not as a media headline but as a human being, a friend, and a trailblazer. His support is more than emotional, it's a powerful example of standing by people you believe in, especially when the world tries to tear them down. The rise of online trolling, particularly toward high-profile women like Meghan Markle, has become a global issue. It's no longer just the realm of nameless, faceless Twitter users, it's embedded in coordinated campaigns and sometimes even backed by traditional media outlets. Meghan has been one of the most viciously attacked public figures online, with misinformation, racism, and misogyny playing central roles in the abuse. This toxic behavior has prompted major discussions about the failure of platforms and institutions to protect people from digital hate. At the center of the storm is the so-called Sussex Squad and their polarized opposition, whose battles often spill out into public forums. While the Sussex Squad originally formed to defend Meghan and Harry, some members have been accused of pushing conspiracy theories and harassment themselves. On the flip side, anti-Meghan accounts routinely engage in coordinated trolling designed to silence her supporters and mock her mental health, motherhood, and work. Both extremes fuel a digital war that often overshadows real issues of justice, equality, and mental wellness. The Sun recently published a piece that highlighted how individuals linked to the Sussex Squad have even gone after charity organizers and public figures. While the article itself may be biased, it raises an important question: how can public figures responsibly guide their followers without becoming responsible for every action they take? What is clear, though, is that Meghan and Harry's broader message about kindness and mental health is incompatible with any form of harassment, something that figures like Narinda Cower and Daniel Martin understand fully and strive to embody. Moving forward, there's an urgent need to create online environments where kindness is not just encouraged but expected. Public figures like Meghan Markle, who has long championed compassion and mental health, need not be left alone in this battle. Allies like Narinda Cower and Daniel Martin show what it means to use your platform, no matter how big or small, to challenge abuse. Their advocacy demonstrates that online hate cannot go unchallenged if we hope to foster real progress. There's also a growing recognition that platform algorithms often reward engagement, even if that engagement is rooted in hate. Trolls understand this dynamic well and exploit it to push harmful content into mainstream conversations. By calling out this behavior, public figures and their allies can begin to chip away at the systems that reward cruelty. While the fight is uphill, the more people speak up and hold platforms accountable, the more likely we are to see meaningful change. Education also plays a role in dismantling hate. Cower and Martin both use their voices not just to condemn but to inform, helping followers understand the dynamics of online abuse and why it matters. Their efforts help shift the conversation from reaction to reflection. They ask us to consider what kind of world we are building with our words, our clicks, and our silence. In doing so, they call for a collective responsibility in shaping a more compassionate digital space. The unwavering support from Narinder Kaur and Daniel Martin for Meghan Markle is not just a testament to their friendship, it's a statement of principle. In an era where negativity can often drown out truth and kindness, their voices rise as a beacon of support and courage. By defending Meghan and celebrating her accomplishments, like the success of As Ever, they affirm that hate does not get the final word. Their actions prove that defending someone in the public eye is not about drama or attention, it's about justice, decency, and loyalty. Cower and Martin remind us all that it costs nothing to be kind, but the impact of that kindness can be immeasurable. In amplifying Meghan's success rather than focusing on hate, they reframe the narrative and offer hope to anyone enduring public or private abuse. As Meghan continues to thrive despite the obstacles placed before her, the support of true allies will always matter. Narinder Kaur and Daniel Martin show us what it looks like to protect, uplift, and celebrate someone you believe in. Their message to the trolls is clear: love, resilience, and truth will always outshine hate.